JWINK reviews here. So today I'm looking at the Moosoo brush stick vacuum cleaner, and we're gonna open the package here. Let's see what's inside. In this particular case, this says this is model D601. I think they make some other models as well. I'm unfamiliar with this brand, but let's see what we got. So I've got all the parts and pieces here. Basically, you've got the main vacuum housing here. With the dirt reservoir, you've got some type of HEPA filter, and then of course the parts and pieces that need to be assembled into the stick as well as a basic owner's manual and a warranty card here that says it's 2 years. So let me get this thing together. We'll do a test on it, see how well it vacuums, and give my rating and review. So this is after just a few seconds of really using this vacuum on a portion of the stairs. We've done probably 3 stairs in addition to a little small section down here on the landing of the stairs. And as you can see, there's the dirt. So I'm fairly impressed so far that it's picking up the dirt. So I've done basically our stairs, which is about, I don't know, 15 to 20 steps. Plus the landing. So there you can see. So I'm going to open the dirt trap, which is basically simple push of the button. And there you can see what this has gotten off the stairs, which there's actually some more in here, which is a pretty good amount considering we vacuumed the stairs not too long ago. So suction wise, pretty good for this. And I'll give my full review here in just a sec. So this broom vacuum is probably not real good for thick carpets, as the wheels don't seem to roll very well, but it does seem to work well on smooth floors. So it rolls pretty well. And it also be good for like I said, for stairs, both whether carpeted or in this case hardwood. So one thing I'm going to note here is, after I've gotten this put together, is the instructions that are included are pretty basic and could be a little bit better written. Assembly for the most part is pretty easy, as most of the pieces here kind of snap together. The tube snaps together, the brush head snaps on. But I did have some issues initially figuring out how to remove this filter cover on the inside. There's no reference really that you have to twist it to get it to come off. They don't really reference that in the instructions. And they don't really reference the brush attachment over here either as well. So, and they don't really say anything about this plastic piece, which is, I presume, basically the wall hanger type mount for this. They don't reference that at all in the instructions either. So, again, minor stuff, but could be some better instructions with that. So, for considering the price of this is less than $60 for this vacuum, and this being an unknown brand, I wasn't really sure what to expect. In some respects, this is a similar design to what is the more expensive Dyson type stick vacuums. With, as you can see, the top seems pretty similar in design to that. But to my surprise with this, this vacuum has pretty powerful suction and cleans pretty well. I'm going to show that here in this video as well, to show some of that. As I clean both carpeted stairs, uncarpeted stairs, carpeted floor, and hardwood floor as well. But for the most part, the vacuum's lightweight. It's about a little less than 3 pounds, I think, or somewhere around 3 pounds. It's pretty easy to handle, relative to most stick vacuums. Now, being a stick vacuum, this is not really meant for carpeted or especially thick carpeted areas. Although I do use that on carpeted stairs. it's more meant for hardwood, ceramic type floors, and for smaller areas as well. Not meant for large areas because being a smaller vacuum is going to take you a while to do. Um, but on those types of floors, it rolls pretty well and does a good job on hardwood ceramic. For me, the big advantage of this type of stick vacuum is this is pretty good on stairs, whether carpet or not. The brush head is the width of a stairwell tread, so even on carpeted stairwell treads, I found this pretty easy to get to work and clean the stairs pretty good. Again, it doesn't roll as smooth on a carpeted stair landing, or on thick carpet floors. But again, it's not really designed for that. It's meant for more hardwood type floors. But for me, the big plus of this is it does a pretty good job, and it's pretty easy to handle for stairs, because stairs has always been a pain in the butt to use a regular vacuum, even with its attachments. So the brush head here rotates as well, back and forth, right, left a little bit, back and forth, as well as its powered brush heads. These are actually powered to come on and connected to the electrical power of the vacuum. So because each of these connections here have a power attachment to keep power all the way through to the brush head, so which is pretty good. You know, with this being a corded vacuum, I mean, again, it's not quite as convenient as the cordless version. That they also make a cordless version, not quite as convenient, but still it's more powerful than typical cordless vacuums too. So the one issue that I wish they would improve a little bit with this vacuum is my concern, and I've not had it happen, it's not scratched the floors, is I kind of wish they would put some type of rubberized bumper guard around the plastic housing of this brush head. I do have concerns that, being the way it's made with a hard plastic, that it could potentially scratch a floor. It hasn't happened yet, but potentially. So I wish they would add some type of rubberized bumper guard in that area. Again, it is corded. The cord itself is about 23 feet. I haven't measured it, but it's somewhere in the 20 to 25 feet range. So the manufacturer says 23 feet, and yeah, most likely it's in that 23 feet range. Again, it's got good power over a cordless one, which is great. And to me, it's surprisingly quieter than I expected it to be, even with powered brush heads. So I expect it to be quite a bit noisier, but it's pretty quiet. So again, with each piece being detachable, this can fit in smaller spaces for furniture, or tighter spaces such as car seats, that kind of thing. Again, it's not meant to be used on carpet and carpeted areas, but you could get away with using this on smaller, thinner carpet or smaller areas, as long as you just don't abuse the vacuum on a large carpeted area. It'll be fine. But again, with the small brush attachment, you could use it for car seats and things like that. For the most part, it's pretty easy to empty the dirt. I'm going to show that in a minute. I don't want to do it now and make a mess, but you just push this release latch down, and the dirt just basically drops out. I do suggest taking and twisting off this cover for the filter and cleaning that each time, so your filter lasts longer. They do provide a spare filter, but it will last a lot longer if you keep that fairly cleaned out, and the vacuum will be a lot more efficient. Now, this does come with a 2-year warranty. My only concern with that being an unknown brand, I don't know anything. This is a relatively new brand, I think. I mean, the quality is good of the vacuum, it seems, but it being an unknown brand and how well they back that warranty is a concern to me, as well as the vacuum's long-term durability. Again, one minor issue with the wall hanger, it could be a little bit better in terms of a better quality hanger for the vacuum. Although I'm probably just going to stick this in the closet and not use that attachment. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with this. It's powerful. It's got good suction. It cleans clean the dirt pretty well. I'm going to show that. And it's a pretty good stick vacuum. I'm going to rate it 4 out of 5 stars. And you know, again, for a unknown brand, they've done a pretty good job at creating a pretty good set of vacuums. We'll see how well long term they hold up. If anything changes in that respect, I'll update my review. But for now, 4 out of 5 stars.